Hi, in this video here I'm just going to cover the record facilities just using the record button and also the EPG on the CX61, okay? So what we're going to do here at this point in time is I'll just flick to a channel that would possibly be interested in recording here, okay? So we'll go to, we'll say RT1 here, and I'll say, right, that's an interesting thing, I'd like to record it. Just right now, if I hit and I look at the full range, we have all the Irish and we have the BBCs and the ITVs and things like this all on the list, okay? So what we'll do at this particular time is I'll come up to the top of the list, I'll go to one of the Irish channels, RT1, select it, and I hit the record button now to record this. So it kicks off the record immediately, okay? So it's recording this onto the hard drive here. Now if I come at this point here and I click, we'll still see the full list of channels is available to us. And in fact, if I come along here and flick over onto RT2, I can still do it even though I'm currently recording RT1, okay? And you can see the record symbol comes up on the screen when I'm actually flicked to it. So the channel that I'm recording. So I'll come over here then and I'll say, oh, BBC One is quite interesting. So even though I'm recording a digital terrestrial Irish channel, I can look at any one of the other Irish channels or indeed a satellite channel here. So I might decide BBC Two, and Peter Robinson, really I find a fascinating character, will say, and I'd like to listen to him, or our friend here from Sinn Féin. So we come along here, we just hit the record button and we can start recording this, okay? So if we come along and hit the OK button now, the exit out there, hit the OK button now, we'll see we now have a truncated list. So it means that if I'm recording an Irish channel, I can record any one of the other Irish on the same thing, because these are all currently coming off the one MUX. Now that might change in the future, but currently that's the way it is. And then we'll say if I go to BBC One, there's only one other channel that's currently being recorded, or on the same transponder as BBC One, and that's BBC Two. So I'm recording RT1 and BBC One, and I can actually come along here and I can flick to BBC Two and record it, or I can look at this channel when I'm recording the other ones, okay? So I come along here and I decide I'd like to stop recording. I can simply press the stop button and it'll say to me, which one would I like to stop recording? BBC RT1 or BBC Two, okay? So if I come along here, I can simply arrow over and say RT1 is the one I'd like to stop recording. So I come along here and I press OK. And now we'll say if I hit the stop button again, it'll say would I like to stop recording BBC Two, and it says OK. And if I hit the OK button, now we can see we have the full selection of channels again, okay? So it's absolutely brilliant the way it does it. It stops you being able to choose an invalid choice, and it gives you great flexibility between the two different ones. Now the next way you could possibly record would be using the EPG functionality, okay? Now a big problem with the EPG I would advise people is this, that the 7-day EPG works extremely well on the digital terrestrial channels, but very, very poorly on the satellite. Normally, we'll say with any of the generic free-to-air boxes you have, it'll only be this program and the next one normally that you're able to view with it. So what we can do here at this point is we can go to, we'll say, I'll just go to RT1 and flick over, okay? And what we'll do here is I'll just hit the EPG button here. So it's up to the top of the thing here. I will come along here and we'll say EastEnders might be of interest to me. I hit the green button here and come down here and I set the record there, and it's going to, the duration of the program is 45 minutes according to the thing, and then I come along and I just hit save. And if we move over here now, we can see that both that it and from previous iteration neighbours were selected as well, okay? So we can deselect this simply by coming along, pressing the OK button, pressing the green button again, and just say off, okay? And come to the save button, and that's it. And do the same with this one here, and come along, hit the green button, just go off, and then come in here, and that's it. So that's an overview basically of the record facilities in a different way. And the final video I'm going to show in a minute in this series is how to actually play back stuff that we're after recording, and we'll just cover that in a very, very quick video in a few minutes.